in the power room, which, yeah, apparently this serial killer has been in. Because he turned off the lights, and now we gotta turn it back on. Hey, hey, hey! You know, you could tell this guy's a hardcore serial killer because he's smoking in a no smoking zone. The bastard! I'm just wondering, every time I see that cutscene, I just wonder, like, what the hell hits him? Was it the shock of the fuse box? Did it short circuit and just shocked him? Yeah, that's our serial killer we're gonna look for. We'll learn his name later and what's his intentions and all that, but for now he has our gun. What a jackass. And now this is where we're introduced to the melee system. Now they expect us to grab like a plank from the wall or anything like that, or a piece of 2x4, but I'm grabbing the pipe. With each melee weapon, they have their certain perks to them. Let me see, I'm trying to find another weapon. Yeah, see, here we go. You see at the top... Okay, I was just checking to see if anybody will come and attack me, because I always remember the demo that that wall there is actually a straight wall, and a guy bursts through and actually comes and hits you. But anyway, if you can see at the top right corner there, it tells you like what the name of the weapon is, and it also tells you its perks. It's telling me that the weapon I'm currently holding compared to the one on the wall is like the weapon I'm going to pick up has less damage as the weapon I am holding, but it has more speed and block. It has a better speed and block than the weapon I'm holding, but its reach sucks compared to the weapon I'm holding. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like how they have that little system to it. I mean, there is a lot of melee weapons you can have in here. Like I said, the reason why I don't think they did so much with the first-person gun shooting in here is because in favor of the melee system, which, you know, I prefer in a game like this because it works really well. In Condemned 2, it kind of gets a little half-assed a bit because your melee weapons can eventually break. But in here, they're indestructible throughout the whole game, so... You know, it's not that big of an issue, and you just need to get used to the blocking feature, which if you just press the left trigger, it puts the blunt or any type of weapon you have up real quick, and, you know, you just get your timing right, and you should be just fine. You have no issues whatsoever. Oh, shit. Yeah, say it like this. Die, sir. Oh, shit. Yeah, once you get used to the melee system here, it's really not that difficult. I even beat this game on hard with melee weapons only. You just gotta get the timing down for everything. And also, sometimes when they get on their feet like this, you could do all sorts of execution moves with the D-pad. I don't know, it's so goddamn satisfying to, I don't know, snap their necks or do anything like that to them, I swear. And the wall I just walked through fixed itself. What the fuck? Yeah, this is where the kind of the survival horror methods of the game come in, because Ethan Thomas sees some interesting shit, and we'll learn why later down the road. As for now, we're just seeing all this shit. We don't know what we're seeing or why. Oh yeah, and this is the area where I introduce you to the gas spectrometer. If I remember, yeah, there it is. Yeah, you'll probably, you know, I should actually go into this. You guys have probably been noticing that I'm collecting a lot of dead birds, and actually this metal that was off the, wall earlier in the level. There are collectibles in this game that you can get, but the only thing they serve purpose for is for achievements. They're just for achievements. You don't get anything special out of them, unless you are a sick fucking, like, picking up dead birds, adding them to your collection and whatnot, you fucking freak. But other than that, no, they're just there for just achievements. To this very day, I still haven't gotten all the dead birds and all the medals in every single area. Because I really find no point to them unless I want to go for achievements, which, you know, it's funny. When I first got my Xbox 360 and everything like that, you know, I love going through achievements and everything like that, just getting achievements. I found it to be actually a pretty fun pastime, you know, especially if you beat the game and collected everything. You could at least go for the achievements and whatnot. At least it adds more replay value to the game you purchased $60 for. I don't know. Over the years, I kind of really don't care anymore for the achievements anymore. I don't know why. I just don't. I'm starting to get to the point where I feel like they're a waste of time now. I mean, you can go for them, like in case you're bored or anything like that, but other than that, yeah. I mean, the only achievements I'll probably ever go for is for my Sonic games. Now, I just have to work on Sonic Unleashed and Sonic 06. Ugh, I'm not gonna look forward to Sonic 06. Sonic Unleashed, it's mostly those goddamn hot dog missions. Ugh. But enough about Sonic, let's talk about this game, shall we? And again, I already discussed, all the main points. There's a TV and an Xbox in there. Oh. Yeah, that's actually one of the achievements right there. There's one TV with an Xbox in every single level you do in here, and you turn the system off and you get achievement. No, not turn off your don't turn off your Xbox. I think about the Xbox in that room. Turn it off, and you get an achievement for it. I have found all the Xbox 360s, but that's it though. How the hell did you guys get over there?
I believe the suspect has my gun. What? How the hell did that happen?
Seriously, is this one? I never understood this building. Is it one big huge apartment complex, or is it like neighboring apartment complex? Yeah, thanks for giving me the fire axe. Yeah, I hate that sometimes when you're talking to people you can't leave them. It's like there's this like auto, like you're walking like I don't know how to explain it, because you're apparently walking but you're not going anywhere. It's like this. You know what? It's an invisible wall. It's a fucking invisible wall.
Use your taser to temporarily stun your target. If you're close enough, you'll find it a great way to disarm the slug of his weapon.
Yeah, taser. Got it. The taser in here will actually be your best friend. What it does is that, if you know what a taser does, if you've been living under a rock for the longest time, or you're too young to know what a taser is, the taser, stuns the enemies and gives you a better chance to either smack them with a melee weapon or shoot them. Either way, sometimes you could do one-hit kills when you whatchamacallit, tase them and then smack them with a melee weapon or shoot them in the head. Either way, it could be a one-hit kill. What we just got here is the fire axe. There's melee weapons in here that do all sorts of special type of things for you. The fire axe right here chops down doors like these. The only way to get past these doors is to have a fire axe. Soon later we'll become to gates and everything like that that have locks on them. And oh shit, what the hell am I getting hit at? God damn it! Ow, asshole. Yeah, let's see. I want to ram your ass to the floor. Okay, never mind. I guess I just bashed my head against him. That must have fucking hurt. But anyway, as I was saying, there's special types of melee weapons in here that will help you progress through your stage. Like the fire axe cuts through doors. The sledgehammer actually breaks locks off of doors, which will counter, I think later. I don't think we counter anything like that at this stage, but later we will. And then there's also a crowbar that help you unlock metal doors. Crowbar it off and whatnot. And yeah, we need certain types of melee weapons in order to progress through this rest of the stage. I never really showed off the taser. Next guy I see, I'll show off the taser. Yes, I get it. Knowing how to block is pretty vital when it coming to fighting your enemies. Yeah. The fire axe here is actually a pretty powerful melee weapon. It actually is really nice, but the problem with it is that its speed sucks and its blocking is just pretty terrible. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna kill it. Ow. Well, I'm showing off the taser right now. Let the taser, stuns them, and then yeah, you can one-hit kill them. Especially when you have a weapon like this, especially the fire axe. If you literally aim for the head when you're swinging it, you actually can take them out really quickly. Yeah, like see right here that this small pipe has less damage than the fire axe I'm holding, but it has a better speed and block, but the fire axe has a better reach. I don't know why I'm collecting all these dead birds, to tell you the truth. I don't know why I'm collecting all these dead birds. They're just for achievement-wise, but then again, I played so many games in the past where you have to do a lot of collecting that, you know, I just gotten used to it. Oh yeah, there's also a sprint function in here, so don't think that will be your regular speed. You have a sprint function, but you can only go so little with it because you actually have a meter. In fact, I think the sprinting in here is actually better than the one in Condemned 2. I don't know. No, if I remember, Condemned 2's sprinting is sprint mechanic is much better in here than compared to this one. And I think we're close to the end. I'm not too sure. This room always looks familiar. I can definitely tell when we're getting close because the rooms look very familiar. Well, I got the sledgehammer, which this thing is meant to break locks so you could, you know, get through certain pathways and everything like that. But I really don't think I need it. Oh shit, there's a guy. God, I'm not gonna lie, he almost scared the shit out of me. Sledgehammer! Sledgehammer! God, this thing is bloody. I like when games kind of do an artistic type of style like that, or anything like that. The artistics of it, you know. If you actually hit somebody with something, you know, blood will actually be on your weapon. And how the hell did that miss? Yeah, you really sometimes you don't have to worry about aiming the taser, because the taser automatically hits the enemies for you. You just want to make sure, you know, you're facing them when you're aiming the taser at them. Because if they're to the side of you and you aim it forward, well, yeah, it's not really going to hit them. Ugh, he dropped his weapon. Sometimes enemies will drop their weapons and try to, I don't know, choke you or something like that. I don't know. I think they tried to French kiss me once. I don't know. But, yeah, you want to be careful of that sometimes. And ow. Yeah, well, there's our serial killer wearing an orange jumpsuit. So, yeah, he just, escaped from jail recently. At least I think so. Oh no, never mind. I remember in the second level it's actually a train station suit. And what the hell do you guys expect to accomplish from that? Seriously. Their death of that, you know, they kind of deserved it for actually barging in and, you know, coming in, you know, they should have just shot the guy when they came in, but now they decided, like, freeze, and, well, they died. Gotta serve some right for reacting too slow. But that's the first level of the game. Yay! Ugh. Yeah, it gives you all these little status of how many birds there are and how many metal pieces you find. There's also your favorite weapon, successful hits, and everything like that, but all this status and everything like it doesn't mean shit, though. Unless you're going for achievements, which mostly is that, like, oh, you complete these many levels with only using melee weapons, or this many levels with only using firearms and everything like that. Yeah, the achievements in here are, they're not really too difficult to get. They're pretty easy. They just take a while. Because the fact is that if you could go through the game with, you know, using guns, which I kind of had to do once when I wanted to get the achievement, it was kind of pretty tedious, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, what the hell was that? So even Thomas is like, ugh, the fuck? Maybe you should have that Chinese food after bed, or before bed. Ever thought of that? Whoa, holy crap. Random guy out there.
Who are you? What is going on?
Calm yourself. My name is Malcolm Van Horn. I was a great friend of your father's.
There's actually a part in this game that actually is in the last level that actually creeps me out because, you know,
Last night,
this is more based off like him having my name, because my name's also Ethan too, if any of you don't remember. But then again, I always say it at the beginning of every single Let's Play I do, so yeah.
with your weapon, and you will be blamed for their deaths.
Well, ain't that a pain in the ass? Just because the serial killer shot those two cops with my weapon, I get blamed for it. That's
They have
great.
already decided.
They all, I hate,
This is
you
insane.
know,
You can't
it's
just give up the
sometimes
girl.
like video games, people look at points from like A to B instead of think of all the different possibilities, you know, like AB or AC or AD or something like that, but no, they just think of just, oh, okay, well, it was his gun, and the cops were died by his gun, so obviously Ethan Thomas has gone insane. Which I think, which he kind of does in Condemned 2 later, but other than that, really, he's probably the most sane out of all of them. I mean, later in the game, or actually later in the series, who actually succumbed to a drinking problem. But as of now, the game is starting to show that, you know, there's obviously something different about Ethan Thomas compared to normal people.
What's your business here?
And now we're in the second level of the game, which is the subway. Yes, because, you know, subways are totally a win when it comes to survival horror games. Right? Right? I mean, hell, if Silent Hill 3 is okay with it, then that's fine with Condemned. But yeah, one of the other special type of melee weapons here we could use is a shovel, and you're gonna need to use it to break the electric conduits of certain doors like that. And this thing makes a good melee weapon. I mean, most of the weapons that you'll need to use in order to perform certain actions have really great power to them and great reach, but their blocking and their speed sucks. The only weapon I think that doesn't have that is the crowbar, which we're gonna get soon, if I remember. But that's the only weapon I know, because everything else, you know, the sledgehammer, the fire axe, the shovel, they all have great reach and great damage, but when it comes to the speed of them and the blocking, they suck.
Thank God. I thought they would.
So I try to stay away from it because, you know, I'm one of those guys who actually do love power in his weapons. I really do. I'm a power-hungry whore. But I don't know. For this occasion, when it comes to Condemned, I want something
Understood. So,
has a good block to it and has a really nice speed. If you stick with those weapons, you should have no problem with beating this game, even on normal and hard. Like I say, you just got to get used to the blocking system in here, and if you do, then you have no problems with this game whatsoever.